Alright everyone, there is a B patch that just dropped for patch 11.18 on TFT, so I wanted to take a quick moment to go over it. Um, it's mostly minor changes, but there are some significant things to talk about. To start off, the Assassin crit bonus at Assassin 4 and Assassin 6 has been nerfed. Obviously, this is probably the biggest hit to Assassins. I don't think it's too much. The only build this really should impact is the straight Assassins comp, where you're running 4 to 6 Assassins. 6 Assassins you pretty much never run unless you have a spat. Was 4 is standard in that comp. You almost always run 4. So I don't think in general this hits that too hard. What generally tends to happen with that competition is that it ends up against a comp that just straight up beats it or gets outpositioned thoroughly. So I'm kind of the opinion this isn't overly impactful to the game, but it should bring down overall Assassin to probably a little better level that's more comfortable for everyone. Next, some champion changes. So good old Chug Jug. So so they nerfed 3-star Kha'Zix. That was really all they did here. Was they nerfed 3-star Kha'Zix. I don't think this does anything. This isn't even that much of a nerf. It's 50 damage off on the base fear damage, and the isolation damage went down 150. Now this crits, it blows people up. Like this number really doesn't matter. This is already so high that like it crits and it instantly kills. It's just kind of how it works. So anyone who says Chug Jug is dead is outright wrong. This is still a pretty good comp. I've run into it a handful of times, and it requires very good positioning to beat out, because once this number starts happening, you start running into problems. Vane true damage nerf at Vane 2 and Vane 3. Uh, like the thing with Vane's a very I don't think this is too bad. Vane rarely wins is the thing. This Vane comp rarely ever wins. It requires incredibly specific items to blow people out. Where Vane really turns on is when she's equipped with Rage Blades and Hurricanes. Those two combine, you start getting obnoxious amount of damage out of Vane. Um, but these numbers aren't high enough to be that impactful on the true damage. It's just not that much damage. Yasuo, this is probably the bigger nerf here. So they've nerfed across the board the true damage stacking on Burning Blade. This was probably something that, based at least off my experience on Yasuo, this true damage is ridiculous. It is actually insane. Um, I had a Yasuo that I had a Radiant Death Cap on, and I was getting true damage up to like 700. It just runs through people, especially when he starts going to one auto alts. I'm not quite sure how it happens or what particular item combination you need to make it happen, but it's possible to make it so that he'll do one attack and then alt, and that's pretty good. Um, anyway, that's it for this. To be honest, I don't think this patch is really going to do that much. It might make Yasuo 3 beatable, but the change they already made to Yasuo already made him incredibly strong. So I still think that'll probably be one of the best comps. This change is very helpful though, especially the 15 nerf here. That's actually very helpful to actually beating this comp, because there were times where this comp just felt unbeatable. Whereas otherwise, I don't think much is going to happen. The overall power level on Assassin went down a bit. I don't think this changes Chug Jug at all. And Vane was already kind of a tier 3 comp. So that's it. I'll see you all around. Peace. Hope you enjoyed my new camera.